Your live is the hardest live to get on. What the fuck?
Oh man,
Man?
I wish I, I wish I knew you was rolling up, man. I would have rolled up too.
Oh man, it's nothing but roll up.
How you been? Long time no see.
Oh yeah, I ain't making no noise. No, I've been out the.
Uh, the latest video and song is crack. As you know, your lyricism is what brought me into the OBH fold. What's going on? What's on your mind? You hit me up this morning, said you got some things you want to get off your chest, some things that you want to clear up. So we all ears, my man.
Yeah, a whole lot of misconceptions. A lot of meteorologists, if that's what y'all want to call yourself. Y'all get on here and just. First of all, the music, as far as Ab's music and Vlad interviews and anything like that, that was all entertainment. That's why the cops never used any of that in the trial. So all that, oh, he was telling on himself, this, that, and the third. None of that stuff was true for him to be.
Okay.
Now, the only what was going on was it was a guy with throwing that out there. Look what he's saying. He's telling on himself. Look at this right there. He's telling on himself. That's a rap. That's entertainment. The only people
Okay.
that would know there's a fact is if you was around at the time when anything that he said happened. You see what I'm saying? And that would validate it. So you had a guy that was around saying that, look, he's saying this right there. That's telling. Look what he said right here in this rap. That's telling. Look what he said in this interview right there. That's telling. When it's all entertainment. Now, as though this guy was around, a motherfucker start to look at it like, oh no, he was around. That's facts. If he's saying it, then that's facts.
Okay. Okay.
Man, you know, and people do things for views. Guy was trying to be a meteorologist, man. He was trying to get his views up. You know how it go. You're a meteorologist. You know how it go.
Right.
And snap.
We press certain buttons at times. Correct.
Press certain buttons at time, and that was just a button. You see what I'm saying? That's why I never got offended one time about nothing, because I know that at some point, though, you got to understand, like anybody got to understand, a lot of stuff that you do and a lot of other people do is like dry snitching. If it was true, it would be dry snitching. But
Okay.
y'all just reporting, y'all looking at it like, nah, I'm just reporting media. Hold on. First of all, if it's not in black and white, nobody got locked up for it, you really can't talk about it. You see what I'm saying?
Got it.
Ab's case was a drug case. It wasn't a homicide charge. You see what I'm saying? It was a drug.
Okay.
That was it. Just a drug case. He didn't have a charge. Not one homicide in that case.
All right.
Anything you speak on about that is like, come on, that's kind of telling. You know, you do a lot of insinuating. You know, you do a lot of. I find it funny because, you know, it's false. It's all false. But, you know,
Okay.
I understand that you and Shady have a real close relationship, but how you just the things that you say.
I do have a relationship with him.
Just
I've never met him in person, so I don't know how close we can be, but we do have a relationship.
yeah, you talk like him sometimes. Like some of the things you say, he sounds just like that rat. But you know,
what up? Go ahead.
yeah, I just wanted to clear the air on that aspect of it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Y'all can stop saying that because none of that stuff was used. Not a rap. A rap was used, but it was like to identify. Like look what he said. He said we pointed to him and said Moss. That's what Moss says. You see what I'm saying? They was
Okay.
do that, but they couldn't even do that. They couldn't. There's no way you could take entertainment and make it reality. A specialist got on the stand and explained that. Like, no, most of the times, in 99.9% of the cases, no rapper is living exactly what he's talking about.
What he's saying, right?
Especially in gangster rap, he was a specialist in gangster rap. Especially,
Right.
these guys be lying, man. There be a lot of exaggeration. You know that. You met a lot of rappers, a lot of gangster rappers, and you know that is a bunch of exaggerating going on, man. What's that? Because I don't do no exaggerating. I don't try to be tough. I don't try to act like I got the most money. I don't do nothing.
Right.
I'm not a nut and I'm not broke though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. They the questions, we got a lot of questions in this chat right now, and they're generally asking. They said it seemed like you don't show Low any love.
I don't show low love.
Yeah, that's what they said in the chat. It seemed like you don't acknowledge him and things of that nature.
Acknowledge him how? Y'all don't know what I do outside of Instagram. Nobody knows what I do outside of Instagram. You say like
I think they might be referring to your latest video.
Well, I didn't mention him in the video. Oh,
No.
I didn't do the video. I didn't say put this picture up or put this picture up. That's just how.
Oh, okay. You just did your verses and let him go ahead.
Yeah, he do what he want. The director, he do whatever he want to do. I trust him that much to go ahead and do it.
Okay.
And then
did you think that there was any irony involved with it? You know, the general I don't know, objective of the song was free to men, but it showed your brothers, and that's it. I think it might have showed somebody else, but it just kind of showed your brothers and shit.
Well, that's my brothers that hurt the most. That's what I was referencing. I was only referencing them in that song. These is my brothers, like same mother, same father, grew up in the same household all our lives. So it hit a little different than it would with anybody else. It hit a little harder. That was like brothers where it was like, oh, his dad, he lived over there with his dad, and no, we all grew up in the same household with our
same house. Yeah, that's got to be difficult. Tell me about this paperwork thing or whatever happened. I wasn't on live the other day when you and Shady, y'all had some type of exchange on live, and afterwards I seen that there was some paperwork produced. What's that all about?
Well, the thing is, it already been a bunch of rumors. You know what I'm saying? I took all the rumors with a grain of salt because it was like, I don't got him doing that. Even though he was doing all that on the live, which was like, he doing a lot of rat shit going on here. There's a lot of rat shit going on here. And he know it, like DMs and shit. It's like, come on, why you doing all these things? And I always felt like, damn, this was the cause of a investigation. This guy, because this guy was just on it. But I would never be like, yeah, that was because there was no proof behind it. So now people get locked up, and it's like one person got locked up first that was involved in a case. One person that was involved in a case, he was the first person got locked up. He got locked up months before Abner got locked up.
Right.
And when he get locked up, they don't really know what they're going to use. They give him all the paperwork, everything. His lawyers, they come see him.
Okay.
He reading, he see Andre Anderson, but he don't know Andre Anderson. But as he's reading it, he's like, oh.
Hold on. Who is Andre Anderson?
Shady Black. So,
okay, go ahead.
He don't know, but you know how I am. It's like, I don't want to have any type of contact involvement with nobody there that has anything to do with that. I don't want y'all to even call me because I don't want to be. You see what I'm saying? So I had no contact. I'm texting Ed back and forth, but it's all positive. Texting Moolah back and forth. All positive with everybody on. There's really nothing negative. Not asking about anything. They're not telling me anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So I get a call from somebody upstate, and they like, why you ain't tell me Shady told on my man? Now this got nothing to do with Abner. I'm like, because he didn't. I'm hearing shit, but I never. He said, man, this person told me. I said, I talk to him every day. He never told me. No, not every day, but I talk to him often. He's never told me that.
Right.
So now when he called, he's in the federal penitentiary. Now when he called me, he's like, yeah, I thought you been already knew. He said, I thought, because he told on that, I thought they told you. I said, nah, you never told me. Now this guy calling me, and I'm like, you see what I'm saying? So he like, matter of fact, hold on. He go get the guy that got locked up first. And he bring it all down to me. Look, this is what happened. And the stuff that he's saying is like, damn, nobody could really know this except for me and Shady. You know what I'm saying? People names and shit like that. So I'm like, damn, this was like, yeah, this boy really went in. 12 pages of it. against Avenue. 12 pages of it. So I'm still, I'm not the internet guy. You know what I'm saying? And I already had it in my head. I just wasn't saying nothing. So it was just like, yeah, he did that. I still never. That's the one you want. I still never really got like. I still had no paperwork, and I know this guy's a good talker. You see what I'm saying? So if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, this guy did what he did. But I know he's a good talker, and without paper, he can talk his way out of anything. You hear me? Anything. That's why I can't fight with him on the internet. I can't. I don't want to fight with him anywhere, but I definitely can't fight with him on the internet. So, like, never.
Right.
He talk way better than me. I'm never gonna win. But back to the story. Now, some paperwork gets sent, and I'm reading it, and I'm like, everything is really blurred out. But I know you gotta understand the people who sending this shit to me. This is not nobody that's ever gonna make up anything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Making it, but it's like he still could talk around this paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Then here comes the guy from York. Here comes the guy from York. He comes, sends the paperwork, tells the story. So when I get the paperwork, I automatically send it to one of Shady friends. So the friend says, "Damn, that's me talking about in there." I'm not gonna say the friend there, but it was nothing illegal that he was talking about. It was just explaining where he met somebody. Like, no, I met him in this jail. You know what I'm saying? It was me, such
Right.
such such. And one of the people that he said is the person that I sent it to. I don't know his full name, so I couldn't know that was who he was talking about. I just sent it to him because it's like, damn, they're close. He needs to know this. I said,
Right.
he like, oh shit, this whole top paragraph was like, I met him in here. It was me, him. That's me. Oh, that guy in the phone store that he said he linked up with, and a guy in the phone store gave him his number right here in the paperwork. That's me. That's how I know that it's him. You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's me he's talking about there. That's how I met him in the phone store. That's how I know that it's him. I seen this man. I was going to pick up, get my phone fixed. I seen the nigga. I introduced them to each other up top. And I gave him the number. He explained that story in the paperwork. So once he said that, he like, yeah, that's him. You see what I'm saying? But it's not my job to convince anybody. It's like, I know what it is. You see what I'm saying? If you ask me, I tell you. But other than that, it's like, y'all can believe whatever y'all want to believe.
It was posted before, right? You had it posted at a point in time, right?
I had it posted, but the paperwork that people was telling me about, that wasn't the same. I never even seen that paperwork with the somebody supposed to have been telling on him, which is, it could have been true. I know that's not the paperwork that I posted. The paperwork I posted was what Main Man sent me from.
Okay.
And that was what I sent to his man, and his man said, yes, that's him. The only person who knows that story is me, him, and him. Just like when stuff was ran back to me, like, yeah, he said this, he said that, he said this, by somebody I know for a fact that I never had this conversation with, and I know for a fact that Shady never had this conversation with. So when he ran stuff back to me, I'm like, damn. Yeah, that's Main Man. He can't be lying. He would never know these names. These is names he would never know. But he know because he read Main Man Savings.
It sound, I ain't gonna lie, Lee. It sound foggy to me, man.
I mean, niggas.
Not the scenario.
Yeah.
Just the actual. If this something I implicating him, and that's not what my platform is about. Because I interview rats. That's not what I'm here for. But I'm saying, if he's definitely if he's definitely implicated in doing this, and this document was posted before, why you take it down?
I took it down because I didn't really want anything coming back to me. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, people might feel like this paperwork is illegal. How did you get this? You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
How did this?
Okay.
People might want to come ask me, how did I get it and all this shit. And I don't know. I just posted something that I seen. But another thing, though, with the meteorologist thing, where you say, like, I interview rats.
I do.
Yeah, but you have to take anything street
Mm-hmm.
out of everything you do, because you denouncing that by saying, no, I'm just a meteorologist. I'm going to do. You're denouncing the street code.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I'm above the street. I'm above the street code.
What?
I didn't surpass. I didn't surpass all of that street shit. You know what the streets? You know what the street?
Hold on.
Hold on, Lee. Hold on, Lee.
To think that I'm justifying the streets. I'm not saying it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. I'm saying for you, it's a great thing that you surpassed it. And I'm saying that
Right.
leave it off completely though. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to anything as far as the streets, you have to leave it off completely. Because you surpassed that, as you say. You can't be street in one aspect when it comes to this.
I got you.
And then
I got you. I got you. I got you.
be
I get it. I get it. I get it.
when it
I get it.
Yeah, when it comes to this platform, everything is on the table. Like you said, you're gonna have rats. You're gonna have. So at no point in time could you. I don't feel like you should ever be able to come on there and say like any type of like gang. I would do this to somebody or be. Not saying that you do, because I don't watch. Not saying that you do. I watch it. Somebody says to me, it's entertainment to me. I never really get mad because I know that you're a meteorologist. I would have to get mad at a lot of people.
Right.
And I'm not wasting my day being mad at all these people that just take time out of my day. I'm not doing it. I'm cool. I'm all right. Y'all can go ahead and talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Who cares? It's not really hurt me nothing. Well, if it was the hurt, like when it comes to like, all right, this is harming people's, because people still fighting. Adam is still fighting. Y'all got,
Okay.
and they looking real closely at media outlets. They're looking real closely at him, from what I heard. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to, they grabbing at straws. There's no case there. There's no case there. The judge did everything illegal that they could to. There's no cases.
You think,
There's no.
in your opinion, do you think there's something that they could discover on a media outlet that he didn't already say himself on his own media platform?
No, but when they grabbing at straws, they just use try to use
Random.
whatever they could, and once, as long as it's thrown out there and the jury sees it, even if his lawyers say, I object, you're not supposed to use da 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 da, and the judge say strike it, the jury still heard it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the jury is still going to be like us.
Be prejudiced by it. Will be influenced by it.
And some of the juries watch, a lot of the media outlets. You see what I'm saying? And the image that was painting plays a major part. The image, it plays a major part, because it's hard to really like that thin line between entertainment and reality. It's hard to get everybody to look at that shit and say that's entertainment. A lot of people look at that shit and say that's reality. Even entertainment with this person, entertainment with he's just a rapper. He's just a rapper. He's just a rapper. When it comes to AR Ab, it's like everything he says is a fact. It's 100% fact. That's what everybody think in their head.
Okay, let me ask you this: Is speaking to law enforcement without a lawyer conversating? Is that a form of telling?
Well, I don't conversate with law enforcement.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying generally. Is that a violation of the code?
A violation of the code. Well, it's different aspects. I'm gonna just give you my opinion. Me personally, no, you shouldn't talk with them at all. It's my personal joint. You see what I'm saying? Some people think that writing grievances is telling. Write grievances.
It is.
Am I gonna? No, I'm saying, am I gonna say, oh, you're a fucking rat, you wrote a grievance? No, I'm not gonna do that. But me personally,
it's against the police. Nah, telling a grievance, not telling. All right, go ahead.
I'm not gonna write the grievance, but I'm not like.
I didn't write grievances either.
A million rats, because you did. You see what I mean?
Right.
But you're not as sturdy as me. I wouldn't think you're writing grievances. But I ain't gonna call you no rat.
Right.
So yeah, no, I'm not talking to them people at all. I have nothing to say. I know they can't help me right now. I know that nothing I tell them, only thing I say, they're gonna try to use everything against me. They're not gonna try to use any of this shit to help me. So I'm not talking to them. I don't even know what they have against me. I would like to wait till I get my paperwork and see exactly what the fuck they saying I did, so I could tell them I didn't do that because of this, that, and that. You know what I'm saying? You don't can't even have. You don't even know what they have against you to even try to talk your way out of it yet. That's
True.
gonna happen, and I feel like everybody should know that already. It's not like I don't think I'm saying nothing new.
Right. Okay.
Game don't
Um,
members.
I get it. I get it. So, generally, again, your perception. Oh, we got to talk about Low, my nigga. We talked about it earlier this morning. How do you feel about what happened? How that thing played out? He wasn't even in trouble, right?
What you mean? No, he wasn't in trouble.
He wasn't in trouble.
Mm.
He in trouble now.
Yeah, he in trouble now. He in jail. What you want me to say?
I mean, he put himself there, right?
I wouldn't say that. I don't think the letter was threatening in any way. It was not.
Was he sturdy, my bro? Homie. Was he sturdy?
What you mean? He didn't tell on nobody.
You don't think he said too much over the phone? If he say,
I don't know.
man, he shoot. All he does is shoot people in the head all day.
What
He said that to the post. He said that to the white man.
he said that to
That's
police.
you didn't hear it.
That's wrong. If he said that to the police, I never heard that. I never.
So you don't. You're not following Mikey T platform. You in tune with what I'm doing. You got to know what Mikey T doing. He got all the transcripts.
I'm 100% not following Mikey T platform. I'm sorry.
Why not?
I don't know. I just never tuned into it. I have nothing
Oh my goodness.
against Mikey T. But me personally, I'm not the guy that's going to sit on YouTube and watch all these shows. I haven't. King Ernest is my brother. I love him to death. I haven't watched all of his videos.
Right. Right.
I'm just not the guy that's going to sit on YouTube and watch them Jones all day.
A lot of Mikey T's criteria right now is directly pertaining to your brother's case. I don't know how you could miss what's going on over there. Most of the information is being provided online. He the only one got transcripts and shit. A lot of these blogs you see, they feed off information that came from Mikey T's platform. Mikey T platform revealed some things that he said over the phone in regards to Taz. I ain't hear that. That situation with him is dead, but I'm asking you because you were part of OBH.
Over what phone? The jail phone?
Yeah.
Like it,
Come on, man. You knew this. You knew this. Don't tell me you didn't know this.
I promise you I didn't know it. So he called home from jail over that.
Called a girl. Called a female from down with I guess the federal detention center. And he basically just started venting to her. And he said a lot. I believe you heard it before, but maybe you didn't. You should. You should, my nigga. I won't insult you and say you heard it when you didn't, but you should listen to that, and we should have a private conversation later.
Yeah, maybe I need listen to that, but I didn't hear it. I don't know what's going on here. This is news to me. This is news to me.
So let me ask you something. This is going on, and it seemed like you're the only relevant MC who was left behind. Are you going to continue to rock that OBH flag? You going to continue to push that brand? I mean,
rap never really was my that's not really my. I'm trying to get like.
I never understood that about you because that's how I met you. I came out there and shot a video for you, and I felt that you was like super bars galore. My man Bullet was up the penitentiary, which you said you had bars up there, and on the streets. You're kind of like recognized as one of the sharper swords in OBH, but you don't really fuck with it.
What rap?
Yeah.
It's not really a passion of mine. I do it when I feel like it. That's really what it is. I do it when
it's money in it, man. It's paper in this shit. You seen your brother and them build an empire from nothing. While you was in jail, you come home, they pop it.
I love to back somebody though. Like my thing is I don't really like this shit. My thing is I would love to be behind the scenes while Ad doing it or any of my other niggas, whoever I feel as though, you see what I'm saying, got it. I would step back, ask any of my rapper friends. If I felt like, damn, you got it, I tell them, go ahead, take that shit. I'm cool. I'm gonna sit back. I don't want that shit. Like, you want it. I will help you in any way that I can.
I'm saying you was rhyming up for, you was rapping up for us, right?
When I felt like it. It's
Okay.
always been my whole life. When I felt like it, I wasn't like in the yard every day. Just I had spurts when I felt like it. If somebody came up there that I felt was hot, I like to challenge myself, so I would go out there and figure it out.
Hop in the cypher and shit.
Yeah.
All right. I don't. I'm glad we got a chance to get you on the platform. It's been a minute. I felt that I tried to get Earn on here 2 or 3 times
You ain't really.
in regards to some shit that you know, has transpired recently. I don't know, maybe him and Bosco or something like that. But you know, this is definitely needed, and the video was dope. Me, I'm a pilot this ship. I'm a pilot. Yeah, I'm a pilot this ship my way, the best way I know how. I don't know. Me and you never had some differences. I had some differences with Dark Low. I never crossed any lines of disrespect with you because you never did that to me. And if you ever need the platform, whenever you feel like rapping, come through and fuck with a nigga.
Yeah.
Word.
All right. Appreciate it.
We got some people in the comments, man. They got some questions for you, man. You can go ahead, if you see something, go ahead and shoot at it, man. We can take a few minutes.
They said you hating on Low, man, because y'all had y'all disagreement.
I didn't hate on him. I cashed him in. We got paid today. It's YouTube. We got paid today. When I get off here with you, I'm going to get my check. This month, most of the world was quarantined and our views was at an all-time high. I happen to have some shit in my DM that was worth money. I put that shit out. I don't care about how nobody feels or anybody's feelings or anything like that. That shit don't bother me, man. I'm here to do my job and do me. That's it.
Gotta understand.
The whole thing with Low, with Dark Low, that shit was always wrecked to me. I never took him serious as far as doing anything to me. I never felt he was built like that. It might have took, I believe me and Earn had a conversation before he said it. Low, it took me a minute to identify what you were doing.
Low would have punched on you, I believe, if he would have caught you.
I would have broke Low into pieces, my nigga.
I don't when it ran into you.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Low would have went on you.
Oh my goodness, man.
See you, man.
I was in tip-top shape, man. I was looking forward to it, man. I was told that he was in his travels. He started to meet convicts that knew me from up top, man. He ain't want none of me, my nigga.
No, but you gotta understand that. See, and here you go. You gotta understand that when you're a meteorologist, you still have to, cause you're outside. You see what I'm saying? You're outside. You might run into some people, even though you on the tip like, I'm a meteorologist, and I look at it like,
oh no. I say I'm a meteorologist. I gets busy, my nigga.
Yeah, you have to.
My record full of my record full of criminal felonies and certifications and gunplay too, my nigga.
Yeah, somebody
straight up.
Somebody gonna make you prove that shit one of these days.
Oh yeah, I ain't got no problem with it. I know that. I know how people feel about me. This didn't just stop. This didn't happen like that. I always been viewed as an uppity, big mouth nigga from Erie. So you dig? And I did damn near a dime in the pen and shit. I did 80 months.
So now you
ain't nobody going in my mouth. I got the same character I had up top. All my homies in my comments, Bayot, Ron, Pun, all them niggas from Slim, North Philly, North Street. They all know me. They gonna say that's Jamil. That's him.
But you gotta understand that right now you're risking your motherfucking life.
I'm not risking my life, my nigga. I might be risking a life sentence. I'm not risking my life.
That's your.
I might be risking a life sentence.
It could go either way, Gully, and we both know that.
For sure.
I would use it doesn't mean that it's gonna work out in your favor. You see what I'm saying?
You right.
You could be on
You right.
the end of that shit, but either way, you risking your life for some YouTube pennies.
Nah,
You,
not pennies. I just told you. I'm going to get a big check when I get off of here. I'd rather deal with y'all than deal with the district attorney. Any nigga out in the, these niggas out here in the streets, these niggas not scary. These niggas not scary. People that can take you away from your family for decades at a time, that's scary. These niggas in the street, man, we can wreck on sight. That go for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I be all over the place with my chest poked out being Jamil under all circumstances. I would have wiped my feet on Dark Low for real, my nigga. He got that shit out of his system quick. He got that shit out of his system quick.
you went to cave.
He did.
Philadelphia.
He did, man. He's not in no shape, man. The nigga ain't even in no shape, man. He's a mess.
Let's keep it real. You wouldn't have came to Philadelphia and did an interview on No Little Block while that shit was going on with Dark Low. Let's keep it
no. Hell no.
So how you would have mopped your feet with him when you would have never came nowhere?
Hell no. No.
You would have never.
I know what happens on them back blocks. We'd have ran into each other, but it wouldn't have been in them back. No, it wouldn't have been in them back blocks. That's suicide. That's suicide.
It might have been. It might be $1 million interview on one of them back blocks.
No. No.
Okay. Yeah, give me a fish sandwich.
Yeah, for one fish sandwich.
That's not my bad.
Gilly
got a little package and shit.
tried to snatch. It wasn't a try to snatch Gilly live. It's just that everybody like Gully. If Gully was running around saying like really running up on people, because that's what Queen's Flip do. If you see his jaw, he really like run and be acting playing. That's his jaw. So he just was mad that Gilly got mad and got like that with him. That was all that was. Like, why he had to get? You knew he was playing. Why he get like that? Weak. Yeah, it was more so like that. I don't think it was.
Water and a Sprite, bro.
Gotta understand. Once that shit get on the internet, it's not a big deal. Y'all making.
Yeah, man. You got a point though. Hey, fuck with them back blocks, my nigga. That shit was intense. It was niggas scared to stand next to me when that shit was going on. Hey Lee, I want us to get like 30 minutes over the phone, my nigga, so I could put some of this on YouTube. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave you a number in a DM.
Yeah, make it 2 fish.
All right.
Later on, we'll get back on this. You got anything further that you want to drop on here? If not, we could, when we record a little bit later, you can air it all out. But I appreciate you for coming here with this.
All right, no,
No,
yeah,
I wanted 2 fish.
appreciate you for letting me speak. I wanted to clear the air.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to know that there was no telling on yourself going on. They
Okay.
not and did not use any of that.
Yeah.
Did not use it to convict any of it.
Okay. Hey Lee,
And if it's
give me like 40 minutes. I'm gonna call you and we gonna put that together.
all right, bet.
All right. Peace. Another classic, man. Another classic. I am Tam Jean. What's up, baby? Follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV, man. I'm up to something, man. You already see the dribble is spectacular. I gotta go. I'm busy. Holla.